Boom! What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Full Nelson Eats a Lot. This is unusual episode, but I felt like it had to be addressed, so I came to you guys direct. It's something that's been weighing on my mind a little bit, and on last week's Taco Tuesday, if you guys tuned in, somebody asked me why don't I do mukbangs or mukbangs, however you would like to pronounce it. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, today tomato. You feel me? So they asked me, and the answer I gave in the live stream on Taco Tuesday, I said these type of videos, they don't really challenge me as a filmmaker. And you know, there's no editing involved. You just shoot one continuous shot, click upload, and you're done. I feel like that's a very overly simplistic answer to a complex problem and a complex question. And I wanted to address the full-length answer here in this video for you guys, so it's probably going to be a really long and boring video for some of y'all, but for those that were curious, your questions will be answered. Why don't I do mukbangs? Right off the bat, let's go back to what a mukbang is for some of y'all who don't know. So a mukbang is a Korean type of video that well, it originated in Korea, but anybody could do it. So it started out, you cook some food for yourself, you put it on a plate, and you eat it with the camera in front of you, and you just record yourself eating, and it's kind of like you're having a meal with somebody. You're telling a story, or you're having a conversation, or something like that. From there, it morphed into, you know, bigger portions, bigger quantities. And then eventually it made the jump internationally. Now when it got to the States, things really took off. People loved it. I mean, an excuse, you know, just eat in front of the camera, no holds barred. The more the better, right? Everyone loved that idea. So people started amping it up tremendously. We started seeing, you know, whole menu of Taco Bell eating mukbang video. The whole menu of Taco Bell. 60-piece wings at Buffalo Wild Wings mukbang. 60 wings! And these videos just kept topping each other over and over. They were coming out and they would get more and more viewers, more and more subscribers. You know, the longer the video, the better, right? Better view times for the creator. A really great way to boost that watch time is by eating more. Give them what they want, right? So it morphed into that, and we were doing American restaurants. Nobody was even cooking anymore. It turned into the entire menu. And the ugly side of it is that there's I mean, I guess it's not ugly per se. You like what you like, right? But there's fetishes about this stuff, and people love to hear the sounds and, you know, witness the massive quantities of eating. And technically they're binging, right? 5,000 calorie challenges, nobody should be eating that much. 5,000 calorie challenge. You know, we're seeing these videos like that, and people are posting them, getting a lot of subscribers, a lot of watch time, and basically promoting gluttony, enabling these people to continue doing what they're doing. And for a creator such as myself, that type of thing didn't appeal to me. A filmmaker, if you're looking at YouTube as just something to do so you can get rich or famous, then pick up the latest trend and go with it. Pick it up, run with it, more power to you, good luck. I feel like that's just a cheap cop-out to try and gain notoriety, gain fame, gain something. Sorry guys, that's my new air freshener, just went off. Scared me the first time I ever heard it. But anyways, so I feel like that's the easy cop-out to gain fame, gain notoriety, and really just make some money, right? You're gonna be popular on YouTube easy. And some people do them artistically, right? I don't want to categorize the entire mukbang food community and say that nobody's doing it right, but some people are just eating like a normal portion Or some people are eating healthy foods. I've seen those, or some salads. And they do them really well, where they tell a story, you know, and they engage you. And some of those I've seen done very, very well. But let's not kid ourselves, guys. 90% of the stuff out there is not like that. It just seems to me like everybody's outdoing each other, eating more quantity and more frequently. So it's a deadly combination. I got a little off track here, but that's what a mukbang is, and a little bit how I see it through my eyes, or how I perceive it. Now, I think it's like a 3-part answer to why I don't do mukbangs, and one of them I already touched on. It's a deadly combination, and you see some of these YouTubers out there, and they're doing these huge quantities, and like, they're seriously just committing suicide slowly. And that's just the harsh reality of how I see it for some. Okay? I don't want anybody to get fired up in the comments, but yeah, most of them are just doing these huge amounts, and they're not even doing it once a week. They're doing it twice a week, 3 times a week. I've seen some every single day. Come on, every single day. That's come on, no way. I don't know about you guys, but me, if I eat heavy for a whole week, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. Like, I can feel the changes with my body. Feel a little bloated, you know? You ate a lot that week, Christmas or Thanksgiving. You feel the bloat. Some people don't, or some people adapt and don't realize what's happening. And it turned into this whole thing of fat shaming, and, you know, oh, well, you're fat shaming me for living my life the way I want to be. Body image, things like that. I have no issues with the body image, anything like that. Like, that's not where I'm going with this. I'm talking about the health. The health. It's not healthy for you to eat these massive quantities of food in that short period of time and start doing it more frequently. It's just not. You're putting grams of fat into your body, and it's not good for you. And I think one of the reasons I don't want to do them is because that's where I see the community heading, and that's where I see the views going, and there's no way that I'm going to be doing that type of thing just to get views. That's not my goal. My goal is to make the best video or best entertainment, and essentially the best movies that I can make. These are little mini movies. That's where I see the community headed, and I can't justify it, and I can't see myself doing that type of thing because there's just no appeal to me. I know it works for some people, and some people say, hey, I'll eat while I'm watching the mukbang. And it's like I have a companion while I'm eating. You know, I'm not eating alone, and that's fine. I get that. But essentially what's happening is these people are getting massive audiences, huge amounts of audience. Some people have 1 million subscribers. That's a lot of people. I'm sure a big chunk of that is going to be young people that are easily influenced. And I feel like we're sending the wrong message with these huge 30-minute videos eating massive quantities of food to the children that are really able to be influenced by that type of thing and think it's okay. So the next time they go to order something, they're gonna really fight their parents on ordering 2 combos because they saw their favorite YouTuber do it. I don't think that's something I think that's gonna happen. I think that's something that I know is gonna happen, and maybe is already happening. Other people that want to create things probably see that too, and they say, hey, this person did it, how easy. I just sit in front of a camera and eat. Why don't I do the same thing? I'll get a huge audience and make some money, make some decent money. So they're monetizing these videos, they're binge eating. So the kids see it, they don't even know that's an eating disorder, because technically a binge eat is a disorder, right? So they think, okay, it's all right to binge eat. Binge eating is just normal, so no longer classified as a disorder. Now, gaming just got classified as an addiction recently by, I think it was the World Health Organization. So binge eating is definitely a thing. Gaming addiction is a thing, which I'm not 100% sold on that, but I have seen some gamers that just won't put the sticks down. So that's a whole nother story. But yes, essentially they're binge eating, and they're doing it frequently, and that can't be good for, like, when are you not eating bad? If you're always eating bad. And I know some of them are working out and keeping trim, some of them, but most of them are blowing up, you know? And not in the audience way, but their body. You see them getting bigger. So I think it just sends the wrong message to kids, and not just kids, but teenagers, pre-teens, young adults. College is stressing you out. You're a freshman in college and you're done with studying. You watch one of your favorite YouTube videos and boom, you see a mukbang and you're like, dang, that looks good. So instead of the freshman 15, now we're gaining the freshman 45. Everything's just bigger. What happens? We're gonna start living in the world of WALL-E. Second reason why I don't really like doing mukbangs, or I won't do a mukbang, is because I already touched on this. It doesn't challenge me as a filmmaker. I like doing food reviews because I touched on this on the Taco Tuesday as well. I have another channel. I have 3 other channels I do totally different kind of content on. And I use this as a way to challenge myself to get better at filmmaking, because the other videos that I make on those other channels cost a lot more to produce. A food review is relatively cheap. It costs the price of your lunch, and it never takes longer than your lunch, because you gotta wrap it up, right, in that amount of time while you're eating it. So they're really good on time and they're really good on price, and that means I'm able to pump out a lot of them and challenge myself at making the best movies possible. And a mukbang really isn't something that's challenging. You just hit record, you eat yourself silly, you upload it, and then you send it out to the world. And that doesn't challenge me as a filmmaker. It would just be a sad existence for me to consider that challenging myself. I really want to challenge myself and make the best films possible, so eventually I can make, you know, a feature film, something like that. Who knows? But I'll never get there if I'm not challenging myself. So right now is the time when I'm forcing myself to develop the skills and get better. And I know a lot of you guys already enjoy the videos and say they're amazing, so thank you for that. But it ain't nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm gonna totally boost this to a whole nother level and really make these videos stand out. As a filmmaker, mukbangs don't interest me because they don't challenge me, and every piece of work that I put on my channel, I want it to be meaningful. There's a lot of great ones like the Taco Bell Nacho Fry review, where it was so many different angles, hours of shooting and making that thing work, and it was a mini movie and a lot of people enjoyed it. 9,000 views in a week. Amazing. Then you'll have other videos such as this one where maybe there's not a lot of camera angles and a lot of locations, but the message is there, and I hope that this message influences someone to just think. I'm not saying what I'm saying is the right thing, but I'm saying at least it'll get you thinking, jog in your brain, make you philosophize about these issues. Develop your own opinion is what I'm saying. I hope that's what this will do. There's different kinds of content, but at the end of the day, it's always going to be meaningful and hopefully either put a smile on somebody's face or get them thinking or teach them something. Something that's good for mankind. So that's reason number 2 why I don't really do mukbangs. Reason number 3, ultimately, okay, I'm trying to think of the third thing because I had it, but I said the unhealthiness, right? Not challenging me as a filmmaker and influencing the kids. So that's 3. This is a bonus one, but you know, I'm thinking of it on the fly. But you gotta think with your businessman hat on, right? You gotta put your businessman hat on and think to yourself, if I have this channel, eventually I'd love to do some partnerships with some companies or things like that. I don't want to sell out at all, and totally do it in a tasteful way. Of course, always be 100% honest with ya, and even if you may not agree with it, it's always gonna come from the realness of Full Nelson's tongue and the flavor that I feel. I feel like you gotta really ask yourself, the content that I'm putting out, and of course artistic freedom, you know, you're an artist, you're a creator, make what you want, but if you were the CEO of a company, a food company, Kraft, McDonald's, anything, and name anyone, Ozarka water, not a paid advertisement for them, I just like the water. Say the CEO of one of these major food companies sees your channel and they look at the content. Do you really think they're gonna wanna promote what you're putting out or partner with you or even just say, hey, that's nice? Me putting myself, I'm the CEO, no, I wouldn't. McDonald's, they already have a tough enough time convincing people their food's healthy. You get these mukbangers doing it and then one of them keels over and dies. that can't be good for business. And again, that's just like a bonus reason. I really could care less what the companies think about my content and my channel, because I bring you guys exactly what I want, and I'm just glad you enjoy the stuff that I bring you, because it's exactly what I would want to watch. And that's cool to know there's other people out there like me that like the same things as me. If I put a video out, it's because I would watch it. I would never put a video out that I wouldn't watch myself or wouldn't want to watch myself, and you could bet your bottom dollar on that, guys. I promise you. Everybody who's been waiting for the new drop, I'm sorry for the wait. This isn't what I was talking about to my boy Jacob. I got that hot fire coming for you a little later today. This is just something that had to be done. Shout out to my boy Jacob, always watching the new content, always staying subscribed. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Much love to all the subscribers who've been subscribing. Thanks for watching this episode of Full Nelson Eats a Lot. I hope I shared a little bit of insight on how I think, my opinion of the mukbang. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I right? What do you think? Drop a comment below. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy. Remember, stay happy, stay healthy. No, I'm not being paid by Cheerios. It's just a really good saying. If you liked this video and you thought it was informative, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Boom!
Talking really getting on my nerves. You used to hate on me, but now the tables turn.